Into the dungeon we go. Save just in case.
Who goes?
Oh, quit kidding around. You know me.
You think you're clever, do you? Anybody tries to come in here without Hal's say-so, we get to do what we like with them. I think we finally got a bit of entertainment here, lads.
Hush.
On it.
Annoying traps you can't disarm. So I should have just gone out again and just made them come to us. Okay. Long way around.
Let's get started.
As you say, begin the onslaught.
Right.
We more trips down here.
you wish.
The heck? Why can't she move? She got hit by that?
As you wish.
Bye, mage.
As you wish. Directly.
Oh, and of course he moved right in front.
While you can.
Let's get started. On it.
Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Oop. Oop. We probably get the taunt one. Over that.
started.
I have it on, right? Yeah, I do. So weird.
Don't leave me here! Get me out of here! That's an order! Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you?
That's your father's our Lehman. He didn't send me.
You move in august company, stranger. I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue?
Jim, here for rightful King Alistair.
Marik's bastard. Then I need not question why you're here, for your friend's claim to the throne is the greatest threat to Logain's regime. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask.
I was all how torturing you.
One soldier returning from Ostagar was my wet nurse's son. We have been friends since birth. He told me his unit was ordered to turn their backs on Kalen at Ostagar, before the Darkspawn overwhelmed him. The next day he disappeared. When I went to search for him, I accepted a drink from a stranger and ended up here.
Logain grows more ruthless the closer the landsmeet draws.
Then there is a landsmeet after all. Hal said the Jarl of Redcliffe was dead and the landsmeet called off. I swear if there be any forum to speak out against Logain, my father will be there. Now please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
Okay. Tortured noble, huh? Ban Sigurd. Thanks for the follow, Terror Hans.
Very well.
Annoying.
Maker!
On it. This should be easy.
Okay. Let's wait first.
This should be easy enough.
That was much. Let's see.
They said to retreat. The horn sounded and we turned, and then the screams. We rode and they screamed and screamed and...
What do you mean retreat? You were at Ostagar?
Mother, can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died, and we left them in the swamp. The witch. The witch.
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
You're free now. Go somewhere safe.
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door.
Talk to Shanty Rosemary in the Market District.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Illyrians? Please, I feel like I've spent half my life down here.
Illyrian died months ago.
Dead? Then who's ruling? His son, Vaughn. He struck me down and I woke up here. People were so angry, they were thinking of petitioning the king.
The king is dead as well. Loghane rules in his place.
There have been many changes since they caught me. I need to find out what happened. I need to get home, or flee the city. I thank you for your aid, stranger. I wish I had more than gratitude to offer.
Hey.
Well, well. Bryce Cousland's little boy, all grown up and still trying to fit into Daddy's armor. I never thought you'd be fool enough to turn up here. And then I never thought you'd live either.
Why betray us, huh? My father was your friend.
A clumsy appeal, child. He was a traitor to me and a coward to his nation. trips to Orle, gifts from old enemies, all while I sank in obscurity. Your family squandered glory that was rightfully mine. How suitable that their deaths should raise me to the ear of a king. If you think you can take this from me, that I will allow it, you are very much mistaken.
Yeah!
See. These sometimes these death kill animations are so silly. Revenge.
Make her spit on you. I deserved more.
Let's get started. Right. This should be easy enough.
Okay.
Who's that? Stay away.
You can't do this to me. I'll have you all flayed. I'm the Arl of Denerim.
Oh, Lurian died at Oscar. Who are you?
I'm Vaughan Kendalls, heir to the Arling of Denerim. It's true. Too many of our troops were lost at Ostagar. When the riots started, Howe came with men to reinforce the garrison here. Or that's what he claimed. As soon as I let him into the palace, he threw me in here. One more victim of the Elven uprising, he said. Let me out of here. I'll do anything.
What caused the elves to rebel?
You know how elves are. Every now and then they start to think they're people, and you have to put them back in their proper place.
A landsmith has been called. I need your voice.
Of course. Anything. Just let me out.
Yeah, where you can go.
I swear you won't regret this.
Maker, have mercy on your faithful servant. Andraste, Bride of the Maker, have mercy on me. Alstana, is that you, little sister? No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real?
Who are you?
I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Tern's men?
He sounds like he's in lyrium withdrawal. He's got all the signs, confusion, weepiness. He probably doesn't even know what he's saying. If the Grand Cleric knew he were in here, she'd be spitting hot coals. Nobles don't have authority over Templars.
I failed in my duties, Maker. Forgive me. I failed, and there's no telling what he's done.
Who are you talking about?
The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle Mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Tern's men took him from me and brought me here.
This Maleficera, was his name Joan?
Yes. He destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him. I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me.
What do you want me to do?
Give this ring to my sister, Alstan. Tell her I'm sorry. Please, ask her to pray for me.
We can't just give him some...
Lady of Perpetual Sorrows, pray for me.
This will take us... Yeah, we don't have our disguises anymore.
On it.
Just look at this. How was worse than the rioters?
My thanks.
Why are you dressed like that?
Because there are two sorts of people in this house. Those loyal to Hal, and those loyal to me. If Hal's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
So, question now is then,
us go quickly, Walden. I do not think we wish to be here when they discover what has happened.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
I'm here to free Anora, who was held captive.
Don't be ridiculous. The Queen isn't being held prisoner here or anywhere else. Her father would never stand for such a thing.
He's right here, tell her, Anora.
What? Sir Catherine? Praise the Maker, you're here. This brigand tried to kidnap me.
What?
Unbelievable. Bring them down! Loghain wants the Warden, dead or alive!
Okay, we should have just gone out of here because all these arrows, man, it's like no possibility to survive all this. Damn, he has got nailed in. I got nailed instantly with my rogue there. See what we can do here.
Surrender, and you may be shown mercy. Don't be ridiculous. The Queen isn't being held prisoner here or anywhere else.
You know what I've said?
Unlike you, some of us know what honor and loyalty are. Bring them down! Loghain wants the Warden, dead or alive.
Something's going near.
Right. As you wish.
Come on, what the heck is that bullshit? Dying that easily?
Ready for it.
I wanna see if I could do this. Nothing I wanted. Samurai sword. Do 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 do. Okay. Just wanted to see. So that was one way to do it. Always fun to see testing things. That's what you should do. But yeah, now I was thinking about surrendering, as you said. Wanted to see if I could defeat them first and how to do it.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
Stand down, you don't know the whole story.
Why stop now? Calthrion is all that stands between us and freedom.
Are you sure this is what you wish?
Killing them just reinforces Loghain's lies about me.
I'm surprised this ended peacefully. Bring the Wardens. Loghain doesn't care about the rest.
Eamon, we have a problem.
We have very little time for chat. We need to work out a plan.
Calm down. What has happened?
The Wardens have been captured.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free him.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too. Calthrion will take him to Fort Draken. Getting inside will be no small feat.
Oh, lovely vacation spot.
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry.
Where are we?
I'm not entirely sure. It's not the Royal Palace dungeon, I think. Too orderly. Fort Draken, perhaps. That doesn't really bode well for us.
Get out of here.
I hope you have a plan.
Ah, shit.
Trying to be tricky, are we? On your guard! You smell great! Time for a and stay down! Silent as a wave.
I'm here to get. Do do do. Okay.
On it.
Do do do.
Let's get started.
Yes. Off I go.
Weapons at the ready. Here we go.
I think we work well together.
Stealth, huh? Let's make this quick, shall we?
Oh, come on, stairs. Why do you have to be so buggy? Bane upstairs.
That's why I write it down every day. Keep it in my pocket. I got stuck on the second floor hallway for 3 hours last week. I swear those guys are my feet.
As you wish. Silent as a wraith.
rabbit.
On it. Let's get started. As you wish.
What's this? Ah! You must be the new recruits we were expecting. You're late. The rest of your patrol is in the storage room. Find them and get yourselves ready for inspection.
Right. Let's get started.
And already the farmer doesn't fit.
On it.
What's the password?
Rabbit.
Go on through. Go on through.
This should be easy enough.
Go on through.
And where do you think you're going?
Persuade him off duty.
Very well. Get to the barracks and stay out of trouble.
Or maybe she just do the other port and see what happens. Okay, so we can go. If it matters which way we do this.
I'm sorry, my child, but I'm busy right now. Come back later.
Okay.
What do you... Wait, you don't belong in here? Gods!
Ouch.
Right.
This might not been worth it then, huh? Why do we have her in here?
Are you alright? You know, I'm almost disappointed we didn't get to try our plan. How well.
Hello, camera.
Right. Let's get started.
This one we haven't achieved. We haven't been even using this one. That one.
This should be easy enough.
I wonder when I'm gonna find. They must probably be in this place. So I'm missing still.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden.
What happens? It's good to see you all right, Denerim.
I was uncertain you would respond as you did, considering the consequences. I am glad you did. Thank you. Now, however, we must work together. And quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat. Yet even now, I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it.
There's no way to reason with him?
I thought so. I'd hoped so. Hal's influence was strong. His death can only be a good thing. But even that will not be enough. I know my father, and he is committed to his course. He will see this through, no matter what. You will need ammunition come the Landsmeet, and I can help you in that regard. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset, which means that Hao and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could
You're
have
here,
shared this information
Honora,
with your maid.
Queen.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Hao's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet, but you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
And what of Alistair?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough, and decent, but even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
What do you think she's trouble?
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
And she's singing now, right?
Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? It would be unseemly for her to marry so soon after Kaelin's death.
No, not me.
She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne.
Maybe Alistair should marry Honora.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the Landsmeet to remove Loghain from power. With Therin blood on the throne, and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility.
Why is it so important to put Merrick's son on the throne then?
Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden. That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians, and it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Terniers.
Alistair doesn't know the first thing about being king.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
Okay.
We certainly have a great deal to plan.
What do you think he's doing in the Alien Age?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
Got work to do?
Of course. If I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Okay, so now we finally can get in there. Okay, Alistair.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away. Of course.
Nope. I have nothing more to say.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
Did you know Duncan very well?
We went through our joining together, more years ago than I like to remember. He was exactly the same back then, tough as stone and just as grizzled. I think he understood sooner than the rest of us how ugly a choice it is to let the few be sacrificed to protect the many. Always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Only way he ever let himself down.
What are your plans now?
When I'm well enough, I'm going to continue my journey toward Ostagar. Hopefully I'll be able to trace the heart of the Blight and where the Archdemon itself abides. If we want to defeat this Archdemon, we need to know where it is and how soon it might strike.
You're going alone? Should I go with you?
If there were more of us, I would agree. But as it is, I don't think we can deprive all the armies you've gathered of a commander.
Did you tell me about the vault again?
It's located just off the Market District in the northern alley past the Nord Noble Tavern. I'll sketch out the code which will let you pass the lock wheel. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries, for the defense of Denerim.
I was hoping I could learn a bit more about Grey Wardens.
Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths.
How many Wardens are there?
It's tough to say. Only the fortress in Weishaupt has every record. But there are certainly a few dozen or hundreds in every nation in Thedas. The Anderfells are home to over 1,000. It's almost like the Archdemon chose Ferelden deliberately, knowing how unguarded it is.
Have you ever been to the fortress in Weishaupt?
Once only, and I'd rather not go again. It's far, lad. And very foreign. The Wardens there, they fight Darkspawn like you and me. But they're shaped by the winters there in the forest. They're a cold group and don't care like they should about the rest of the world. Their king is weak, and many Anders look to the Wardens to rule. I hate to say this, but some of them seem to want it that way.
How were the Wardens founded?
It was near 1,200 years ago, and no one knows for sure, except that it began with a group of Ander soldiers. Apparently, they defected from their king's army, vowing that fighting the Blight was more important, and traveled all the way to Tevinter themselves. They were the first ones to track down the Archdemon Dumat, and the ones to slay him, although none survived the battle. But they had picked up followers by then, and it was they who formally founded the Order, and were recognized by Thedas.
Why has it been so long since the last Blight?
Archdemons don't awaken on their own, you know. It takes the Darkspawn, tunneling and tunneling, searching for centuries to find one. And with no one to lead them, it must be sheer chance, or maybe instinct, which leads them. What's surprising isn't that it takes so long between Blights. What's surprising is that they succeed at all. But I imagine the old gods call to them. And it's that voice in the darkness which drives them through so many generations. The important thing to remember is, none of that matters. When you're facing Darkspawn, all you need to know is to stop them at all costs.
What Nora has to say.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. First, let me say that I knew your family. Eleanor, in particular, was dear to me, and what Howe did was unforgivable. How fitting he died at your hands. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
What happens to Loghain if you're a queen?
He is my father, as well as a great general, who has served his nation well until now. If there is a way for him to live, I would prefer it.
There's a way, I wouldn't oppose it.
I am glad to hear it. In the end, it will be up to the Landsmeet to decide, I think. Does that affect your decision? Can we yet come to an arrangement?
Why not simply marry Alistair? Best of both worlds.
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true that Alistair has Therin blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
I think I could convince him.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
Yeah, I will speak to him then.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Yeah. How do I? It'll be interesting to see.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
I think you'd be a great king, Alistair.
Really? Whatever will give you that idea?
You have a kind heart and a strong sense of justice.
Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
I think you should marry Honora.
Marry her? As in marriage? As in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? Why would you do that? Did you take a blow to the head? That's crazy.
You can rule while you lead, it's perfect.
I suppose. I don't know how much of a leader I am, but at least I know she's a good ruler. Go ahead then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Now excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right?
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
He's agreed to your terms.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Alistair, you have my support.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Do you need anything?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still, thank you.
Okay. Let's see if talking to
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give you. We have much to do and little time.
I think I have persuaded Alistair and Honora to marry.
My hearing must be going. I could swear you just said that Alistair and Honora agreed to marry.
You did want me to get Honora on our side, didn't you?
Of course, but I hardly imagined that you could convince her so readily. I am impressed. This alliance can only help us. Well done, my friend. We need to do all that we can in the few days left to us before the lands meet.
Hey. Is somebody else here? Program. We are pretty much done.
Why does Nigella get to wait on the Queen? I've been here longer. I heard her.
Let's get started.
Temper like a net.
Indeed.
Yes.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Right.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world.
There's somebody new to get. Okay, let's see. They're in here, I think.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. Poor Oswin obviously didn't recognize you. He described you in great detail, but never mentioned you were a Koosland. I owe you his life.
I will leave no man to suffer at all House hands.
When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish House still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
What I want is for you to speak out against Loghane.
Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Benorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
Good.
I hoped to see him while I was in town, but he's made himself scarce. May I help you?
I was supposed to give this to you.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
You might have some Loghain.
Loghain? What does my brother have to do with him?
He's captured what? He's dunning after all of Denerim's estate.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. You're Bryce Cousland's youngest, are you not? I thought I recognized you. Take this. It's been in my family for generations. Let it be a sign of the friendship between High Ever and Waking Sea. Let me know if you want some of my bowmen when you take back your Tairneer as well.
Well, let's go and check out this.
Right.
Axe of the Grey, huh?
This should be easy enough.
Make gloves. A nice room.
On it.
Do 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 do. Hey, still haven't found this either. Excellent.
You heard about all those mages in Lake Caledon?
Maybe it's somewhere in this. Ambush.
Senses tingling.
Easy. Got to loot the last guy now. Oh, what it is.
We are grateful. The compact is renewed.
The last one, I think.
What do you need?
A letter for you from the Blackstone irregulars.
I suppose a noble death fighting the blighted wretches is better than basking in this squalor. They'd better be paying well.
Okay. All done.
This is our punishment. The Makers send us this plague for turning against the Arl.
All right.
I'm fine. Please don't talk to me. You'll only attract their notice.
Okay.
It's you. Come in. I didn't thank you before, did I?
I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
Can you tell me what's going on? Oh. What's going on here?
It's a plague, so they say. I've seen a few sick people since I've been back, but I don't know how bad it really is.
There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Has some alienage being closed off?
Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the alienage will burn.
I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Does the magical treatment work?
I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test.
Is Chantry allowed foreign magic here?
I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise.
Okay.
I know you've already done a lot for me, but I have to ask. Could you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head.
Let's see what I can do.
Really? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Maker bless you.
Spare a silver for a war veteran?
Yeah.
Oh, you're too kind, sir. Andraste's blessings to you.
Parents arms strictly prohibited. Elves who have sword will die upon them. Oh. Deranged beggar.
On it.
I have a dog with us for that one. This is the last one then, right?
As you wish.
Yep.
Didn't the wedding teach you people anything?
Tarot.
Is someone there? Maker's blessing to you, child. Be not afraid. I still have some sight to see you by.
Who are you?
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Sir Otto. I am a Templar. I lost my sight in a battle with a powerful Maleficar. He called flame from the air and burned my face. The scars have healed, but my sight will never recover.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Many of my brethren died in that battle.
So what's the Templar doing here?
We'd heard rumors that there's an enclave of Maleficarum hidden in the alienage.
Are you in any condition to fight Maleficus here?
Sadly, not anymore. But I have years of hard-won experience. Often the chase is as difficult as the resolution. So I do the Maker's work in whatever way I can.
Okay. Have you found anything?
I have found no evidence of Maleficarum in the alienage. However, there is something else. This place, it's scarred like me. When I came here, I immediately could feel an air of hopelessness, despair. But over time, I felt the wrongness runs far deeper than that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. But the feeling of wrongness never wanes. And so I attempt to puzzle it out. I don't suppose I could impose upon you.
I'm glad to help.
It took patience, but some elves opened up to me, and I've heard their sad tales. But I found no real evidence to support my fears. Ears alone have done all they can. I was hoping you could be my eyes. Look around the alienage for anything out of the ordinary.
Any idea where I should start my search?
None. I thank you for humoring me on this. If I am wrong, I will rightly feel the fool. You seem capable. I have hope that you will find what I seek. Maker watch over you, child.
Something wicked.
There's nobody to play with me.
Okay, kid. Fortunately, I don't have time. Hey, it's one big fat rat.
So worried about this plague? Go home. Crowding around here is what will make you sick.
Let's read this one. This one's saying something. Bearing arms.
How can you be here?
I've got children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Help them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy?
What's going on?
What's wrong, Shan? Did you get bored and decide to come watch the elves die of plague? Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though, all the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my uncle Syrian, and Valendrian?
There's a plague where people out in the streets.
These men from Tevinter say their magic will prevent people from catching it. But it doesn't work if you're already ill. So they set up a quarantine. But many of the ones they quarantine aren't sick. One of them was our Hiran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
Hiran?
He's the elder, the person who guides us. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's important to us.
Okay. I'll try talking to the healers.
You can try. Those guards mean business.
Let's go and get some stuff here first.
On it.
Apartments?
No, you can't go inside just for a moment. So you might as well walk right back around to the front doors. You shouldn't be out on the streets now anyway. What with the plague?
Keeping people from the family doesn't bother you?
Look, this is how things are. I didn't make the blight or the plague or anything. I'm just trying to make a living.
Aren't you afraid of getting the plague yourself?
What's worse, dying of the plague or dying of hunger? I'll take my chances with the plague, thank you, if it means I get paid. I've been hungry. The novelty's worn off.
How much do they pay you?
Not enough to put up with all these questions. What do you want?
Alright, I'll leave.
You do that.
We'll see if we pay him. Maybe you need to go through the apartments. Let's see what we got in here first.
I'm sorry, but we're closed. There are a few places in the market district that could probably serve you.
What's going on with Tevinter, sir?
They came to treat the blight plague. You did know about the plague, didn't you?
Why would the Tewinters care about the plague in Ferelden?
They don't want it spreading to the Imperium. The plague made it to Denerim from the south by trade routes, after all. No reason it couldn't cross the sea the same way.
What kind of treatment do these Tewinters have?
It's magic. I suppose in the Imperium they use magic to boil water and cross a street. The Chantry sent a Templar to watch them the first day. If the Chantry says it's safe, it must be. It's supposed to keep you from getting sick. If you're already ill, though, well, they take you into quarantine.
How long are people quarantined?
No one who's gone in has come out again. Could be they die in there. Could be they've recovered and just can't come back yet.
Does the magic work?
I can't imagine that it does. Although the mages of the Imperium are renowned for their skill, there are no spells I know of that can do such a thing.
I don't know. Either you don't get the plague because you got their magic put on you, or you don't get it because you just got lucky. But it can't hurt, right?
Where are they quarantining people?
In the hospice on the corner. Don't think they'll let you in, though. It wouldn't be much of a quarantine if people just come and go there.
Okay.
Good day.
Let's have a little chit chat with these then.
I ask you to stand back. Some of these people are carrying the plague. The alienage is not safe for visitors.
Let's see what Adrian.
Who? Is that one of the patients in quarantine? You cannot enter there.
What school of magic does this spell belong to? Our circle knows of none which fully prevents plagues.
You will have to excuse us, but we are not authorized to share the secrets of our circle with outsiders. For your own safety, we must ask you to leave now.
Let's see if he has something new, or is it still that we have to...
Didn't I already tell you to leave? You do that.
No, I didn't even have the option.
This should be easy enough.
Dry blood and bits of hair cling to the broken edge of this vase. Here's a range that someone who was just about to have sit down for dinner.
On it.
Oh. Sextons. Oh shit.
Nosy.
Right shit. Ready for action. On it. This should be easy enough. As you wish.
The city elves. We already know about that part. A key wrapped in a note that seems to indicate something about a shipment of elves. A key shape one. It looks like it belonged to an apartment here in the slums. Perhaps Yana will know more.
On it.
What's this? Another shipment already? Who we want? Wait, you're no Tevinter. Who are you supposed to be?
I am the Grey One Jim.
Oh no! I heard of you! I attack!
Right.
Okay, well, let's quickly go back to her and have a little chat with her. I thought we were gonna come back somewhere else, but
Is there something else you wanted?
is there any other way into that house? Oh, I found this note.
Let me see that. What does this even mean? They can't be shipping people, can they? Shipping them where?
Have you seen them bring anything out of the hospice?
No. People go in, but they don't come out. They aren't shipping anything out of there that we've seen. They could be moving through the back alleys. There are all sorts of buildings back there. They could be using one as some sort of warehouse, staging area.
There's a key with a note.
There are apartments off the alleys. I would go to the back of the hospice and maybe follow the alley from there. If you find any more information, please let me know. I refuse to accept that they're all simply gone.
I just realized. Is this on again?
On it.
Let us be careful.
That's a rebuff.